Hello, great patriots. Thank you so much for joining us here at the newsroom. Sorry for disrupting your day, but we have a breaking news update regarding the allegations against President Trump, saying that he removed classified information from the White House and he stored it at Mar-A-Lago. That is what led to the FBI raid on his property. But now we have new information as President Trump says that he declassified all of the Mar-A-Lago documents. So we have talked about this on a previous video. If you guys missed it, I'm going to post it to the top of the comments below. But on that video, we talked about how President Trump had declassified many documents before leaving the White House. And now he is saying that some of those documents that the FBI has seized were actually declassified by him. So it says former President Donald J. Trump and his allies say that any sensitive White House documents he brought with him to Mar-A-Lago had been declassified. While the Justice Department has a long history of prosecuting cases involving the mishandling of classified information, no such case has ever been brought against a former president. The one government official who can declassify information at will. And there's no process needed in order for him to declassify information. The only thing that he has to put into account is that if that information that he's about to declassify will damage national security in any way, or if any of the information that is said to be declassified can impede in court proceedings or in open investigations that are happening at that time that he is said to declassify. Those are the only things that he has to factor in if he is going to declassify any type of information. He doesn't need to give anybody a heads up that he's going to declassify. It doesn't need to go through Congress in any way, shape, or form. If he sees a document that is classified and he says, geez, the American people need to know about this, he can just declassify it. He doesn't need approval. He doesn't need a heads up from anybody. He doesn't need to give a heads up to anybody. He can just declassify at will. So this is what's going on right now, folks. And we wanted to give you guys this update because we just did a video not even an hour or two ago about the same situation. We have the warrant unsealed and unredacted on our website, goldenstatetimes.com. And they are claiming that in some of those documents, it said that it was classified. And in the classification was in different ways, but in the lowest type of classification. And now President Trump is coming out and he is saying, I declassified those documents. There was no classified information in his possession at Mar-A-Lago because he had declassified all of those documents. So if this turns out to be true, then they were, the raid at Mar-A-Lago was completely illegal. They misrepresented the law, and that crooked judge that actually signed off on it should be held liable for what he did, for signing off on something illegal. Now, a lot of people are claiming, well, did the documents that were found, because we know how many sets of documents were taken from Mar-A-Lago, which was 11. So 11 boxes full of documents. We know that some of them had the classification of confidential, and some had the classification of classified. But we don't know the actual documents that were in there. The only document that actually we got a little bit more information on was one that he got from Macron, the president of France. But we don't know exactly what it was. It could have just been the letter that said, "Congratulations, Mr. President, for winning in 2016. It could have just been that. Right? But if President Trump declassified all that information and the FBI saw the papers and saw the declassification signature at the bottom, then we know that that FBI raid was completely and utterly illegal. So it's just a matter of time before all that information comes out. And it turns out that the papers that said classified on them at the bottom of that page said declassified by Donald J. Trump. This is exactly what President Trump says at the very beginning, a witch hunt. I don't take sides when it comes to Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives. I am not an advocate. I don't represent any of those sides. And I don't take sides when it comes to left or right. That's not what I do here at Golden State Times. I'm 100% neutral. But this is beyond disgusting. What they're doing to this man at this point is beyond disgusting. Because their main objective is to disqualify him from being able to run in 2024, like I told everybody. But the way that they are doing it is extremely unethical and illegal. Unethical and illegal. And I am not going to stand by and allow the fake news media to lie about this. Allow the federal government to target him and lie the way that they're lying. But make sure, and please take note, that we will expose every single thing that is happening. From the very beginning, as we have been reporting this, the raid, how long it took, what they took, what the unsealed, unredacted warrant said, and how much of the property did they take from President Trump's Mar-A-Lago estate, and also the targeting of his wife, First Lady Melania Trump. But we're getting more and more information, and again, this will come out. The declassified information will come out, and once they publish the papers that they actually took from Mar-A-Lago, the declassified portion of it at the bottom will be there, unless they cut it off. But let's see what happens. When will this witch hunt end? And those people that are guilty, which is Attorney General Merrick Garland, Biden, which has weaponized the DOJ and the FBI, and FBI Director Chris Wray, they should all go down for this, because this is extremely overreaching, illegal, and weaponized. But let us know what you guys think in the comments section below. Once again, President Trump says, I declassified all those papers, all that information before I left office. And the whole violating the Espionage Act. And the president's, there is another one where they said that supposedly President Trump violated, which was, let's see, I think it's called the president's information. Let's see here. The Presidential Records Act. That's what I was trying to find. That he violated that too. It's all false. It's 100% false. But information will come out and the truth will prevail. Thank you so much for joining us here at Golden State Times. Make sure you guys click the thumbs up button, share the video on social media, and let Patriots know And let everyone know. If you're part of any type of group on social media or anywhere on the internet, make sure you share this. Because a lot of people believe, they have this false perception from the fake news media that Trump took nuclear papers, like nuclear weapon papers and information and all this stuff. And it's all false. It's all fake. But only time will tell, because once they actually get into it, all of those documents have to be released. And I know how President Trump is. I'm pretty sure that he made copies of those documents, because if he made copies of those documents, he can actually release them and said, look, these are the documents that I had in my possession. And as you can see on the bottom, it says declassified by Donald J. Trump, and it'll show the date. So let's see what happens. This is getting pretty good. So let us know what you guys think about this whole situation. If you guys missed any of our previous videos, it should be coming up on your screen, or you can click on our logo and it'll take you to our main channel. You can check them out. We have a bunch of breaking news regarding this and other things in politics and breaking news. Also visit our website, goldenstatetimes.com, and let us know what you guys think, and I'll see you very soon. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on. And visit and bookmark our website, goldenstatetimes.com. Thanks so much, folks. Peace.